Welcome back to Car Symptom Guide, your trusted source for diagnosing car problems before they get worse. Your car's suspension system is responsible for keeping your driving experience smooth and comfortable. And when there's something wrong, you'll know. If your ride has gotten a little too bumpy, it could be time to have the ball joint serviced. Learn about the basics of ball joints, the 6 signs of when ball joints go bad, and what you can do to have them fixed. Just like the ball and socket joint that connects your own leg to your hip bone, a car's ball joint connects the wheels and tires to the rest of the suspension system using a part called a control arm. Without them, the tires wouldn't be able to move when you turn the steering wheel. The ball joint allows the tires to move up, down, left, and right. They also work as part of the suspension system to keep your driving experience smooth and stable, even across uneven terrain. The ball joint is housed inside a steel casing that's filled with lubricating grease. It's also covered by a rubber boot to prevent dust and debris from getting inside. Depending on the make and model of your vehicle, you might have both upper and lower ball joints. Modern ball joints are sealed, which means they can't be serviced. If there's an issue, you'll most likely need to have the part replaced. Plus, if one ball joint is damaged, you should have the other one replaced at the same time, so you aren't dealing with a similar problem only a short time later. Most modern cars have ball joints that are made to last the life of your car, but damage and wear and tear can cause them to stop working properly. This is especially true for cars that are driven regularly on bumpy or unmaintained roads, and cars that are used in constant stop-and-go city traffic. If that's the case for you, have the ball joints inspected during oil changes to keep an eye on them and their performance. Bad ball joints aren't just a nuisance. They can compromise your steering ability and make it dangerous to drive. Look out for these signs that something's wrong. Clunking or knocking noises. One of the most common warning signs is bad ball joint sound on bumps. This noise usually sounds like a dull clunk or knock coming from the front suspension. It happens because the worn ball joint has too much internal play, causing the metal components to move and hit each other as the suspension travels over potholes, speed bumps, or uneven roads. The louder and more frequent the noise, the more severe the wear. Squeaking or abnormal noises. When the protective rubber boot cracks or tears, grease leaks out and dirt gets inside the joint. This lack of lubrication causes friction, leading to squeaking noises when turning the steering wheel. In more advanced cases, drivers may notice bad ball joint sound when accelerating, especially when the suspension shifts under load. Vibrations while driving loose or worn ball joints can no longer hold the wheel firmly in place. As a result, vibrations may be felt through the steering wheel, floor, or entire vehicle. These vibrations often become more noticeable at highway speeds and may worsen over time if the joint continues to wear. Vehicle pulling to one side. A failing ball joint can disrupt proper wheel alignment. When this happens, the vehicle may drift or pull to the left or right, even when driving on a straight road. This makes the car harder to control and forces the driver to constantly correct the steering. Loose or shaky steering. As ball joint wear increases, steering can feel loose, vague, or unstable. The vehicle may wander on the road or feel delayed in responding to steering input. At this point, many drivers ask, is it dangerous to drive with a bad ball joint? The answer is yes. If a ball joint completely fails, the wheel can collapse outward, potentially causing sudden loss of control. Uneven tire wear. Since bad ball joints can knock the car out of alignment, you might see uneven tire wear due to the imbalance. Uneven tire tread shows up as inconsistent stripes of thinner tread on each tire. You might see a visual difference or notice varying depths when using a tire gauge. If you're experiencing any of these issues, make an appointment at a trusted auto repair shop as soon as possible. Loose or worn ball joints are the first step toward the joint totally breaking and the suspension system collapsing, which is a complicated and expensive repair to deal with. If you're unsure that something is happening with the ball joints, You can always check them yourself with a simple driving test. Take your car out and pay attention to what it feels and sounds like as you drive over speed bumps and turn right or left. If any of the above signs occur, it's time to take your car in. Bad ball joint maintenance. Because of the inherent danger of working with a car's suspension system, it's recommended that you leave all ball joint maintenance to a professional. At the shop, an auto repair technician will put your car up on a lift and inspect the ball joints, control arms, and other parts of the suspension system for wear and tear, damage, and rust buildup. Depending on the issue, the technician may recommend replacing the pair of ball joints, even if only one joint is having a problem. This is because when one joint fails, the other usually isn't too far behind. Some cars can have just the ball joints replaced, while others will also need to have the control arms switched out too. Once the repairs are done, the car will need to have its alignment checked. While this may seem like a hassle, it's vital to have the ball joints, and really the entire suspension system, regularly inspected and maintained. Clunking noises, vibrations, and loose steering aren't just annoying. Suspension issues are a huge safety concern to both you and other drivers on the road. Like with your car's brakes, you should treat any suspension issue seriously and bring your vehicle in for servicing as soon as you notice that first sign something's wrong. You don't want to mess with anything that can result in you losing control of your car while you're out on the road. That's a quick look at the symptoms of bad ball joints. If you're dealing with clunking noises, vibrations, or loose steering, get it checked before it becomes dangerous. Tap the next video or watch our suspension problems playlist for more car warning signs. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Car Symptom Guide.